Hey guys, this is Andrew. I'm the manager here at Public Auto Auctions, and what I'm going to walk you through right now is how to register on our website and how to place vehicles on your Notify Me list so you are aware when they are going to auction. So, here on the screen, we have our website, and up at the top, you'll see this red button that says Sign Up. You're going to click on there, and it'll take you to all the information, letting you know what type of account you're registering for and all of that. You're going to click Let's Start Registration. Now, this is going to be for individuals and exporters. Exporters is a little bit different, but not much as far as just putting in the address. All right, so we're going to click Start. The first thing it's going to ask for is your email. And so we're going to put in our email here. And that'll ask you to confirm. All right, so then you're going to put in your personal information, first name, last name. Make sure that whatever name you do put in here matches what's on your ID, because it can cause issues when doing paperwork with the state if the name in here does not match your ID. If you have multiple middle names, you don't need to include any of them. You can just do first and last, but as long as it matches what is on your ID. All right, then you're going to enter in your date of birth, a phone number so we can contact you. This is how we will reach out to you in case you have any if sales or anything like that, through email or phone number, just to let you know if they want to counter your offer, anything like that. Then when you're entering in your address, please make sure that you include your full address, to include any apartment numbers, unit numbers, anything like that, just so that we make sure that the paperwork is getting sent to the right address. If you don't include any of those things, then it may not get to you and you may have to go and apply for a duplicate title later on. And then down at the bottom, all you have to do is enter your driver's license number. Now, it does say driver's license number, but if you are registering with a passport, you can also put that number in here as well. So we're just going to put in a little sample number there, and then the expiration date, and we will continue from there. All right, so then we're going to get to the billing information. At the top, you can click the copy account information as long as the credit card that you're putting on file does match the zip code that you're using as your mailing address. All right. If not, you'll enter in billing address, county or country, state, city, and zip code there. Down here at the bottom, you'll enter in your credit card information. Make sure that when you're putting in name on credit card, that it is whatever name is listed on the front, because if that doesn't match in the system, then we may have issues later on. If you do choose to skip this portion, you won't be able to bid because your account will not be enabled until there is a credit card on file for the deposit. But we're going to go ahead and skip because we're not going to bid off of this account. All right. And then the last step for registration is that you're going to have to upload an ID photo. So whichever ID you use for that information, we already have ours saved here in the computer. We're just going to upload it. And once that file is uploaded, you'll click I agree and finish registration. So once you do so, you will receive a password to your email address. So at that point, you'll open up your email. And here we have a temporary password, okay? So we're going to highlight just the password, and we're going to copy that. And then we're going to click verify email address, and it will take you to this area. If it asks for the old password, that's why we copied it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but we're going to put in a new password. Make sure that both of them match and save. Okay, so now it's asking for old password, but we've already changed it. So you're good here. At this point, you can go to your dashboard. All right, so this shows you all of the information once you log in, where you can see vehicles that you're bidding on, your watch list. So this is what we're going to focus on now, is adding vehicles to the watch list. So you can see currently I have 0 added, but if I go to the inventory, we can look at a vehicle, for instance, this 2004 BMW that's not currently in a sale. If I click on Notify Me, it gives me consent to receive all the information. And now that vehicle, if I go back to my dashboard and click on my watch list, will be on the watch list in the future once it's in the auction and has been updated. It'll show up on my watch list. All right, so that's what we're covering today is just how to register your account and how to add vehicles to your watch list. Once stuff does show up into the auction, that's when it shows up here. If you'll have any questions or anything, guys, feel free to contact us at our number listed on the website. Thank you so much.